Davido pulls out of 50 Cent's UK stadium concert. In a rather shocking turn of event, Nigerian singing superstar Davido has announced that he will no longer be performing alongside Mary J. Blige and 50 Cent at the latest concert in London, UK. The concert, which is part of 50 Cent's Legacy Tour, is scheduled to be held on July 3 at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. The decision to pull out of the concert was made known by Davido in a statement shared on his Instagram stories. Davido clarified that his decision was not as a result of poor ticket sales, explaining that it's a matter of principle and respect for his craft. He added that the concert will continue as planned, but without him. The statement reads, and I quote, "Over the past few weeks, I have extended my full support and professionalism to the NATO Future Group promoters of At Iconic Presents with the sincere intention of delivering a performance that meets the high standards my fans deserve. Despite strong fan support and impressive ticket sales, there have been major misalignments regarding the event's execution, particularly concerning key elements required to uphold the integrity and quality of my performance. Unfortunately, these issues remain unresolved. As a result, I regret to inform you that I will no longer be performing at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium on July 3rd. Please note the show still holds, but without Davido." The statement continues, and I quote, "My team and I have worked tirelessly in preparation, and I am incredibly grateful to the thousands of fans who purchased tickets in anticipation. This decision is not a reflection of turnout or support. It's a matter of principle and respect for my craft, my fans, and the culture I represent. London, I will see you guys soon, I promise. Rest of the show this summer are still happening. 5 is still alive. See you guys in Germany, Portugal, Belgium, Canada, and the US. Africa must be respected," end quote.
Yes, his decision must be respected. I totally remember that we've been talking about this concert since last year. It's been in the works. A lot of people have been looking forward to Davido performing alongside Mary J. Blige and 50 Cent, and it's a concert that's been talked about several times. It's something people have actually been anticipating, and now hearing this, I'm just glad he was the one who came out to put out the statement that he's not doing this anymore.
And because one that decided to pull out.
Yeah, so I feel like it's better safe than sorry. And now that he has decided to pull out, well, we really do not know, but he says that it doesn't align with his culture, and then they're not going to give him the good performance he wants, so he would rather just do his own thing when it's time for his own 5 concerts. So I wish him the best.
What could be the problem? Because, like you said, everybody anticipating this show. And the end of that post, that statement says, Africa must be respected.
Yes.
Davido, 50 Cent, Mary J. Blige. The only African artist. One of the biggest artists exports as regards Afrobeats to the world.
And he mentioned culture twice in that statement.
Only time will tell.
Yes, it will.
Only time will tell.
All right, still on the entertainment news, Victony recounts how his accident changed his parents' minds. Nigerian singer Anthony Ebuka Victor, popularly known as Victony, has revealed how his parents made a U-turn and became supportive of his music career after his near-death accident. In April 2021, Victony was involved in a ghastly car accident that claimed the life of one and left 3 others injured. In a recent chat on the Behind the Prestige podcast, the singer recounted how what transpired in the aftermath of his accident made his parents change their mind about his choice of career. He disclosed that his parents had wanted him to pursue a career in engineering and therefore didn't fully support his music career, even though they never told him to stop. He went on to state that when his parents saw the level of support he got from the public after his accident, they realized how important music was to him and changed their position on his career choice. He said, and I quote, "My parents were not cool with me doing music from the jump. They didn't tell me to stop, but they weren't 100% supportive of it. They hoped I'd finish school and become an engineer, but when I had my accident in 2021 and they saw how much impact I had on people, how people on social media were posting things like, 'Pray for Victony,' they realized my music career meant a lot to me and just let me do what I wanted," end of quote. The singer also shed some light on the impact the accident has had on him, revealing that he has undergone 4 surgeries since the unfortunate incident. He also admitted that he's always relied on alcohol before getting on stage, a routine he's now determined to change. He disclosed that since he has quit smoking marijuana and is actively working on his physical and mental health, saying, "Keeping fit is a new habit for me. I've been on it for almost 2 months now and it's been good. I won't lie, yes, it's a bit boring, but I haven't smoked weed in a while. I'm also trying to stay off alcohol. I'm trying to do this tour sober, and it's a big challenge. For the longest, I've never been on stage without taking any drinks, but I'm trying to see my fans with my eyes and connect with them. I want to try all these things. I believe I can do it. I know that I can do it and perform better than I did when I was drinking." End of quote.
Yeah, Victoria, a great one that is alive to share his testimony.
Yeah.
And I remember very vividly well after the accident, how social media really rallied around him and his team, and people were praying for survival for Victoria. So I can get the parts where the parents said, it's just
It's
just our picking. Oh, look at the love everywhere. Amazing stuff right there. And of course, the alcohol part, we will be looking at it and keeping our fingers crossed.
Yeah, to see if he'll see his fans for real.
Last Zombie album inducted into Grammy Hall of Fame. The late Afrobeat pioneer Fela Anikulapo Kuti has been inducted into the 2025 Grammy Hall of Fame for his 1976 album Zombie. The announcement was made by the Recording Academy, declaring that the classic album met the criteria for recordings with lasting qualitative or historical significance. The award was received on behalf of Femi Kuti family, the Kuti family, by Fela's eldest son Femi Kuti, who described this move by the body as an honor. Taken to his ex account, Femi Kuti wrote, and I quote, "Our father's legacy lives on. We are honored to accept this Grammy Hall of Fame award on behalf of Fela Anikulapo Kuti. His music continues to inspire and unite people across the world," end quote. Just so you know, the Grammy Hall of Fame was established by the Recording Academy in 1973 to honor recordings of lasting qualitative or historical significance that are at least 25 years old. Inductees are selected annually by a special member committee of eminent and knowledgeable professionals from all branches of the recording arts. Nearly 3 decades after Fela's death, is still remembered as an influential icon who voices opinions on matters that affected Nigeria through music. Fela's Zombie joins other notable entries such as albums by Jay-Z, Santana, and Cat Stevens in the Grammy Hall of Fame collection. Released during Nigeria's military era, Zombie was Fela's fierce criticism of military brutality and blind loyalty to authority. The bold message and the music triggered a major crackdown in 1977 when soldiers allegedly raided his Kalakuta Republic, setting properties ablaze and assaulting his family and supporters. In related news, the Recording Academy has announced the addition of new categories to its list. Starting from the 68 Grammys, the previously existing Best Recording Package category has been named the Best Album Cover Art. Also, the Best Country Album category has been divided into 2, with a Best Traditional Country Album and Best Contemporary Country Album. This changes comes after Beyonce won the prize for the Best Country Album with Cowboy Carter at the 67th Grammys. The division is also likely motivated by a desire to embrace diversity while retaining the integrity of traditional categories. In the past few years, artists like Lil Nas X has fused country music with hip-hop on the smash hit single Old Town Road. Also, Shabuzi recently fused country music with Western and rap elements on his record Grammy-breaking song, Bass Song Tipsy. The introduction of the Best Contemporary Album category will cater to the innovations within the genre. These new categories are a continuous effort by the Academy to embrace diversity. If you recall, in June 2023, the Academy announced the addition of 3 new categories, including the Best African Song Performance category. The Best African Music Performance category came as a positive news for African artists, especially for Afrobeat, whose music has been propelling the African continent to the world. Since its introduction, the category has been won by South African singer Tyler in 2024 and Thames in 2025.
Ooh, so I'm going to start with the country.
Okay.
Yes, the last Grammys, that caused an uproar, especially at a lot of major award ceremonies last year. When Beyonce's Cowboy Carter won some country awards, and they were like, no, she is not a traditional country singer. She's a contemporary singer who just decided to do something different. And with the addition of these 2 new categories, I hope that there would not be any issue, because now one category can focus on the traditional country music and the other can focus on the contemporary. And
is it not still country music?
it's still country music, but
just for the fact that
Hey.
y'all decided to do the African category, I will just let this slide, because I know the backlash and the buzz after
Major
Beyonce
one,
started.
trust me.
How they even took out Beyonce from country music playlists,
Yeah.
and of course the likes of Shabuzi that, oh, yo, okay, yes, we get it, you're doing country music,
Yeah.
but you're not traditionally country, yeah.
it's just
But
crazy.
now they have decided to separate it so that Beyonce can be winning her own, so that she will not have the bragging rights that, yo, in your category, I'm even killing you people in there. I see what you are trying to do.
It's saying that she will be winning.
I see what you are trying to do, but it's fine, it's fine. We have our own category in Afrobeat.
Exactly.
So maybe we should now fight for our own. Inside Afrobeat, there is, inside the so-called Afrobeat umbrella, there's Akbala,
Yes,
there's Fuji,
there's Juju.
there's Amapiano,
Exactly.
there's Makossa.
Exactly.
So we are letting people know that
In advance.
Since you want to be separating things, the genre is plenty too under the so-called Afrobeat.
And then I'm going to talk about Fela Kuti's
amazing
Zombie.
stuff,
Amazing. Like, this is big news. This is really, really amazing. The fact that the late Fela is an icon, he resonates with so many people, even new school artists. A lot of people in Nigeria, especially musicians, over the years, a lot of them have seen him as their major influence. And then even the new generation, there are a lot of artists that when you call their names, they're like, who is that? But when you call Fela Anikulapo Kuti, they know who he is, because he's someone that his song continues to live on, his work continues to live on, and every year there's always one award or something to his name or to his music. So it's just really, really amazing. What a time to be alive.
True that. Amazing stuff.
All right, that is all we can take on the entertainment news today, guys. We will be back with Social View after this time out.
You can't just write up pata.
No be your car, no be your car, no be your car, no be your car. Oh. I won't come for once now, I carry bike.
Now one can jam on top bike. Ah, bro, person will get you before.
Keep this.
Sorry,
Car, the car was for junction.
Sorry, the car just right off as it jam there finish.
What kind of rough play is that?
The dogs don't want to know, say it's a joke. So far you just ate what is in my mouth.
And he's there.
Have you met Rico? Rico is a golden retriever. Whether you die, Rico likes food. Yeah, I'm talking about one of my dogs. Rico likes food. Whether it's a pranko, whether you die, you know die.
Because I was going to ask
Rico
you.
go swallow that food like that.
Are you serious?
He like chow.
Now, wow. But
Yeah.
imagine trying this for a dog that's been hungry all day and has been waiting for food.
And you not say it's a joke.
Ha! And then the one before that one.
Oh, yes.
Imagine you borrow your friend your car, and then you now see him coming with bandage, and the person coming with him assisting is saying, ah, my guy, and I saw the car right off. Oh. The guy don't want even hear anything. He don't carry chain.
Which kind of rough play?
He wants to break every chain. He had to first check, where is the car? Am I saying things? They had to tell him, bros, not be your car. Yeah, they're on top vehicle. Because in this economy, hey,
crazy, man.
pay your car right off.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of the day where we'll come through with some amusement as we look at some hilarious moments from the social media space, like what you just checked out.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, we say welcome to Socialville. And let's jump right into it. This one says, American Embassy. So you went for an interview. and they're asking you, so tell us why you want to leave Nigeria. And the person said, una no dey hear news.
Eh?
I think that's a very valid, if you
No,
look,
it's not.
if you look at fast.
It is not.
If you look at fast, like,
No.
okay, so yeah, you want to go to the US. Why do you want to leave Nigeria? You just said, are you asking me, Kacho?
No, okay. King OJ, I do not agree.
Oh, you're being sincere, nah?
I don't agree with you. You
Oh,
need to
okay.
pinpoint something. If you want me to understand, tell me why you want to go to the US.
Oh,
Be
so
serious.
This is where the conversation will start. You una know the hear news, then the person that is interviewing you now say, what's in the news? Then you now start.
What if the person is not interested?
I think somebody should try this and tell us if they eventually will give you the visa. Let us know if this
OJ,
is
don't spoil someone's chance, so you go just enter one chance. Why not just go there and say, oh, in my neighborhood, people were just killed. Go
Oh,
straight
you want
the
to lie? Okay, that's part of the news now.
If it happened to you, please, do you know how many things are happening on the news? Not
Okay.
only one thing they happen every day.
All right,
Don't do that.
I tried. On to the next one. This one says, I beg, if you know say you don't get mouth for una family, no invite me come on our occasion. Which one be hide that mouth?
What?
Also, maybe they are giving your friends water. You manage to just go and sneak in the malts that are meant for the elderly.
Oh,
You now got it for your friends.
Oh.
When the elders are passing, I beg that malt. So no, they invite me come on occasion if you don't get mouth.
No, so if you don't say you don't get mouth and you won't invite people, buy your drink separately.
Oh, what if you don't have the money to do that?
Then beg before your guests came, beg
But what
before
if-
your guests to come.
What if you
Say,
have more than one guest and you have to give all of them bottle
excuse
of
me.
alcohol? Let's even leave more.
excuse me, you know that you cannot afford, but you invited people.
Oh, okay.
So you have to humble yourself, be very down to earth, and go and start begging, start begging. Or
Is it-
else embarrassment now ain't gonna be your portion.
He said, which one behind that mouth? Like, don't do that. Don't do that. On to the next one. This one says, which one be you don't want to get hot? You don't want to get hot again. You see sword for my hand. Yeah, this is to all those ladies that are about to enter a new relationship with a guy. And one of the questions they always ask is, I don't want to get hot again.
I hope you won't hurt me.
Like, you see me carry gun or you see sword for my hand.
See, there are different types of hurt. There is the physical hurt. The physical hurt can actually heal and it can turn into a scar or it might go away. But that emotional hurt, when they go and sleep with somebody that you know or they cheat on you with somebody that you know, that is the major hurt they are talking about in this place.
Why not just get into it first?
And then they now pieces you out to carry
Oh,
dagger.
do you think it will tell you straight up that I will not hurt you?
Of course it won't.
Or I will hurt you?
Of course it
So
will not.
just go into it and you'll find out as the time.
But you know, sometimes, even when you are in relationship, once in a while, you need updates. Phone software gets updates every time.
Oh.
So every time, update your relationship status.
Oh, okay.
Know if your partner is getting tired of you or not. Because some people will just get tired of you and move on. And in your mind, you are still in the relationship. But they are just there. They are out. So always do software update. I mean relationship update. So that you will not be dating yourself. Thank you.
On to the next one. This is a WhatsApp chat and it says, okay, what do you do? And the person replied, I'm into agency banking. And the other person now said, I don't know that one, no. And the person replied, LOL, you don't know I'm now. It's everywhere. I use grammar, arrange them. Now POS. Bookie! Is Bookie in the control room? So Bookie, who happens to be one of our directors,
Yep.
is into agency banking.
Yes, she is.
Now POS be agency banking.
And that's why we call her money on the move. That's why we call her money on the
So-
move, because that's what it is.
So aside doing director work, she's
She dey direct money.
she's a banker. Agents. Okay, we don't cast Bookie on live TV. So I like this agency banking. I never heard of it.
It's just
So, after all is said and done, a POS they do.
it's just the same way that someone that is selling palm oil and groundnut oil will say, I'm into oil and gas. Hey, is it not a type of oil? It is.
Duly noted.
Now English.
At Crown Desk, @ Crown Desk says, my first degree at 16, my second degree at 19, my third degree at 22, with a picture of her. And at Robert the Artist, too, now replied, this is the person with two heads our mothers told us about.
Yes.
Because what's in the world at 16, your first degree, your second degree 19, your third degree 22. Don't you have fun? Don't you have fun?
Now she can have the fun now that she has the 3 degrees.
No, you have all the degrees, so you have to function with everything that you've accumulated
You think
all through
it's
the
everything.
years. Like, look at you. That's why mothers be saying, look at her.
Does your mate have 2 heads? Your mate have 2
It's
heads.
it's people like this. It's people like
And
this
someone
that
will
cause
see outside and say, see this tiny looking girl. They don't know she's a triple degree older.
It's people like this that cause
Yeah,
it.
she just looks very minute and down to earth and brief.
They bag everything they go. They
Ah,
bag
she
all the
gets
degrees.
sense. She get brain.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of Social Veil, and we hope you were entertained. True Syndrome Monday is up next. In case you missed the question earlier, this is a dicey one. We asked, who should pay on a first date? The person who asked or the person who was asked? We'll be back.
Hey.
Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no.
It is now time for Truth Syndrome Monday, and today we want to get into your thought process. Yes, hence the question, who should pay on a first date? The person who asked or the person who was asked? And by that, I mean the asker or the askee.
Break it down.
I'll break it down.
Give us a scenario.
Okay, so 2 people
Okay.
have been in talking stage or they just met.
Okay.
And then someone says, oh, maybe we should go on a first date. I like your vibe. The person that says, let's go on the first date, either male or female, is the asker.
Okay.
And then the other person that will now agree or not is the askee. So in this case, who would pay for this first date? Is it the person that says, oh, I'm feeling you, I like your vibe, let's go? Or the person that says, I feel your vibe too, maybe run them.
Nigerian girls just left this group chat. Now them, it's them that will say, I'm hungry. Let's go out. Then it's them
Okay, go Jay.
that will not still pay the bill. Who should pay? It's definitely whoever is asking, like, yo, let's go and chow. Definitely. Or let's go somewhere, or let's go out on a date, or go anywhere. Whoever initiated that conversation, either male or female, that's the person that should pay. Emphasis on female. Thank you very much.
Are you done?
Yes, that's what it is.
Okay. So regardless of gender,
It's a
let me, excuse me.
Okay.
Excuse me, young man, please. Regardless of gender, I believe, I feel, and I know that the person that asks for something is the one that should pay. Because why you're asking for something you cannot pay for. But I know that in our climb, in this climb that we are, a lot of ladies will ask for things, but when they have a man, the man would always come and say, you know what, I'm gonna pay. What am I gonna pay? Why is my woman going to pay? But then we have the alpha females out there who would say, you know what, I will pay for this. I would pay for this. But at the end of the day, normally, in the real, natural, true course of life, the person that asks should pay. That's the truth. Either male or female. Person will ask, now you go pay. And what I mean by the person that asks is the person that says, oh, let's go out, let's meet at so and so. Not, oh, I don't know, I feel like seeing a movie, and then you now say, let's go to so and so place. That's different. There are 2 different scenarios. Waiting. What are you thinking about? I'm just giving 2 different scenarios. So the person that asked, I mean this question, Can we meet at so and so place, or let's go to so and so place? You're the one that will pay. I'm not going to talk too much.
All right,
I said my piece.
ladies and gentlemen, that's our truth. After this break, we'll also love to hear from you watching, as the phone lines will be open. We'll also be checking out your Facebook and X messages. We are TVC Connect on X, at TVC Entertainment on Facebook, using the hashtag ESplash on TVC. We're out and about and we asked the same question. So let's hear what people had to say.
I've told my friend before.
TSM, it's Truth Syndrome Monday.
Tí mo bá gbọ́ ìbéèrè yín dáadáa, ẹni pé ta ló yẹ kó sanwó sí abájọ jáde, ṣé èèyàn tó béèrè láti tẹ̀lé èèyàn jáde ni àbí èèyàn tó fẹ́ tẹ̀lé jáde? Tí n bá sọ wípé ká jáde, èmi ni mo pè yín, èmi ló yẹ kí n tọ́jú yín. That is, if I'm the one that asks you to come out on a date with me, I should be the one to pay. So it is the person requesting for the date, the person should be the one to pay.
The person that requested for the date has a responsibility to pay for the date because you're the one putting the, not pressure, but you're the one asking for this thing to happen. So you should take responsibility for the result, for the outcome.
I believe the person who initiated they should pay for the date. But I mean, sometimes if you are the guest, in certain circumstances you can be gracious enough. So for example, if you're meeting an older friend or a mentor or somebody who has been historically good to you, or somebody you want to honor, yeah, you can pick up the bill. Other than that, the person who initiated the date should pay for it. That's my opinion.
I think it's the person that invited me, unless in quotes that I will be the one to fund the event.
The person is calling me to come and enjoy now, so definitely I should just go there and have fun. But if it's a lady, no matter what, even if the person wants to do everything, I'll still make sure I do something.
But you know, it depends, because even if a lady invites me, now me go to pay. If now me invite her, I go to pay. So now me, I must pay.
As a man, if you are invited for the first date, even if it's the second date, even the third one, and you are invited, you were invited by your babe, but you will still be the one to pay, which is not supposed to be. You invited me, why will I pay? Pay now. If I invite you, me too, I will pay. But women, their own is not like that.
Who pays for the first date? Anyway, for me, yeah, I can call myself an alpha female. So if I go for any date, I'm willing to pay. But if the guy says, oh, why not, let me pay, or even if it's a girl's outing, I do the payment.
TSM, it's Truth Syndrome Monday.
It's the actress Bimbo Thomas for me.
Which one be alpha female?
So right now, a lot of people will be looking for her. Auntie, come carry me, come out, because if she's gonna pay, they want to go out.
They play.
Anyway, guys, welcome back to the show. It is Truth Syndrome Monday, and we are asking the question: who should pay on a first date? The person who asked, or the person who was asked? So we're expecting your calls, and we're going to be reading your messages. You have messages?
Yes, at Otumba Toby7 says, hi guys. It says, as for the question, the person who asks should pay, male or female, except the ASCII want to support, which is fine. Simple as X, Y, Z. Pakakali says, good day, gang. The question is, who should pay on a first date? As for me, Mr. Kali, I believe the person who asks for a date. I can't ask my lady for a date and allow her to pay for it. Understanding matters when you like someone dearly. But she likes you, and she will ask you out on a date, and you still pay. Excuse
me, I have something to say, King OJ. No, see, this is why when I go out, I like to go out with vex money. There's something we call vex money as ladies. If you know you don't have money, don't go out. Because some men will invite you out. And then you will get there, and next thing they'll tell you, I'm not from this time. We need to split the bills 50-50. Don't listen to them. Don't listen. So don't order what you cannot pay for. That's another thing. That
rarely happens.
It happens sometimes.
That rarely happens.
It happens sometimes. Excuse me. It happens. It happens. You can go on.
No, go.
Okay. So I'm on Facebook, and Ziki Gold says, why you go carry me come out when you don't get money? Should I send you, make you take me on a date? Ziki has taken it personal. Auntie, calm down. We just asked. Oh, it's even a guy. Why you go carry? Okay. Messi Ebomuche says he's the one, no. We didn't say it's a guy or a babe.
You see?
We just said if someone asks you on a date, she says it's the one. Oh, hey, all these women.
You see?
Adura says the person who asked to Uteme Ekanem says anyone can pay because country hard now.
Anybody got time for
now
that?
off me, I swear. You have more messages?
Yeah, I'm back on X. Tommy Oji says the person who asks now, why would you ask someone on a date if you can't foot the bills? That doesn't mean the person asked should go ahead and eat like a glutton. Have you met
exactly?
Have you met the ones that would do take away?
Ha!
I tell you that. Oh, you remember I left Shade at home. Shade too will like this child. She will not buy for Shade too.
So it's even the ones that recently were trending for going for an interview and they were told to order food.
I didn't want to believe that.
So I heard that they were told.
Receipt.
Yes, the guy came with receipt.
Yeah.
So they went for an interview and they were told to order lunch. And then they ordered, it was like they were trying to test their taste buds and they even ordered takeout. And I'm like, are you joking?
So they went for an interview.
Interview for work.
And they said they should order lunch. Did they order pepper soup and alcohol for
that was the one that bust my head. The catfish pepper soup. I'm like,
for
interview.
Napati.
Hey.
Still on X at Femi 6 September says, hey. He said a male is supposed to pay, except if she insisted that she wants to pay. Man supposed to pay bills. Thank God say, you na guy now, Oluwafemi Ogunpeju, you na guy.
You get money now.
I don't understand. Did they write that it's the man that should be paying? He say man supposed to pay bills.
And we did say who should pay on the first date, male or female?
Laxi 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's Oduwole Omolaja says, if I invite you, surely I'll pay, but don't pass your boundary.
Thank you. Please let them know, because some people see going to dates as trying things that on a normal day they can't afford.
They cannot charge.
And it's just crazy. It's just sad. So there was something I used to do before that I found out it was offensive. And I had to stop. So when someone invites me out right now, if I know that I don't have money, I'm broke, I'll tell you I'm not available. Because I would rather take what I want, and if you can't pay for everything, I'll pay for my own. As long as it's not affecting me.
But that doesn't happen.
So this guy...
The guy would definitely
see,
pay.
OJ, so this guy invited me out and he was like, okay, place your order. And I'm like, what's your budget? And he said, that's insulting. I said, because I take seafood. I eat rice and everything normally. So if you're taking me on a date, I want to have like steak. I want to have seafood. You know what? Before I go on, we have a caller on the line. Hello, Charles. Hello. Oh, we lost that call. Sorry about that. So I told him that that day, what I was craving was seafood or steak. And he said, excuse me, and he said, go ahead. If he didn't say go ahead, I was still going to order it and then sort out the difference, because that's what I was craving. So there's something called cravings, but then it doesn't now mean that you should be a glutton and you order seafood that is expensive, you order lobster, you order steak, you order pork ribs where you know fit chop. You can't carry everything as takeout.
All right, checking out some more tweets at
Crazy.
Sci-Fi David 805 says the one who asks for the date should pay, but you're entitled to support as you both are going to benefit. Mick Nelson 99 says the person who asked. Do you see have more reactions?
Yes,
on Facebook?
I do. Okay, we have a caller. We have Bernard. Hello, Bernard. Brother Bernardo. We lost him. Sorry, we lost his call. Bernard, please try to call back, okay? Oyinkansola says, the person who asked, na jeje I sit down. No. Patient Mbaezwe says, the woman should be the one to pay for the first date. Later in the relationship, the man will.
Another angle.
The
first date, the woman is supposed to pay.
And Patience is she's a digital creator.
Nigerian ladies just left this WhatsApp chat. Are you playing?
We have Sixtus Ego who says, anyone can pay, choose, neither you spending or the ones making the payments.
Yeah.
Okay. Omoba Moreni Keji Babatunde says, it should be the one who asks. Mary Okonu says, the person who asks now. Moradeyo Abiola says, split. So this is what I have to say about splitting bills, because it's been a topic of discussion. A lot of people have spoken about this. I feel like if you're asking someone out on a date, the person expects you to pay. So if you're not going to pay or you want them to split the bills, why don't you tell them before inviting them out? because you now invite someone out and then you get there and they bring the bill and you say, let's split. That's actually very wrong. Now we have another caller on the line. Hello, Ifeoluwa. Hello. Ifeoluwa, how are you? Good afternoon.
Fine, hello.
So who should pay on the first day? Can you turn down the volume of your TV set? Please turn down the volume of your TV set, then you can answer the question. So who should pay on the first date? Is it the person who asked or the person who was asked? And why?
If it's me, the person who asked.
Why?
I'll pay. Not me.
Not you.
Imagine you asking me. I'm not prepared. Imagine me asking, like, can I go out with you? You should I'll pay. Definitely, you should I'll pay.
But why are you asking if you don't have money?
Very good. Now, person asked, man.
Okay, thank you for calling, Ifeoluwa.
Thank you for calling. Wrapping up this tweet on X, Crispy Connect says, the asker should pay, but anyone can pay. What matters most is understanding. But what if the asker asks to be taken out on a date? What if the asker asked to be taken out on a date?
It's true. It happened. Just like maybe we're just in the office and someone just says, oh, OJ, there's one new spot. Maybe we go try them, but now you go pay.
I'm not paying. I don't want to try.
They say, may we try them, but now you go pay. They don't tell you, say.
I don't want to try out the new spot. You want to try out the new spot? Oh, I'm interested in that new spot you want to try out. So
let's go together.
Carry me along.
You pay for yourself, I pay for myself.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the show. Yes, sir. My name is OJ, and of course, Lady Cat was also in the building. Be at peace with yourself. We say have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday in store for you guys. It's the beginning of a week. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be at peace with yourself.